A local veteran receives his World War II medal 73 years later. The ceremony was part of Benton's Veterans of Foreign Wars and American Legion's Veterans Day commemoration. News 3 Brooke Schlyer is in the studio with more on this hometown hero.
Emily, veteran Carl Campanella was honored with 4 military medals for his service during World War II. The 96-year-old fought in the Battle of the Bulge, considered the greatest battle in American military history with more than 100,000 German casualties. Campanella was honorably discharged with these medals on his military records, but never received them.
I love you all. I really do. And thank you very much, and God bless you.
With a tear in his eye, veteran Carl Campanella is presented with his World War II medals, including a European, African, Middle Eastern Theater Campaign Medal with 3 bronze battle stars.
It's just a great surprise.
Campanella enlisted in the Army at 20 years old, mainly loading shells into a Howitzer, which fired ammunition over hills.
They would point out a target, and they would tell you to fire. And then the third one, bingo, right on the money.
Campanella fought in the Battle of the Bulge, the last German offensive on the Western Front, recalling a time he escaped death while trying to get water for troops.
We passed up about 6 or 7 tanks, and they kept waving us, we thought.
It was actually a warning that enemies were up ahead. Campanella had to think fast as bullets began spraying the mechanic truck he was driving.
If you don't think that you can't turn the truck around, lying flat on the floorboard with a gear shift, it can be done.
Campanella's daughter says growing up, her dad never discussed his service time.
It was almost taboo to talk about it. I do remember, however, nightmares.
It wasn't until she reunited Campanella with a wartime friend 10 to 15 years ago that he began opening up.
He thinks it's the best thing that ever happened to him, going to the war and having the experiences that he did.
Now, all that come to visit Campanella will know he served the country.
I want to hang him on the wall where everybody comes see him when they come in the front door.
Campanella also received a shadow box which contained his honorable discharge lapel button and lower C service bars. Reporting in studio, Brooke Schlyer, News 3.